Here's one of your favorite presidents,
Cover my
Mr.
eyes
Know
with a
Nothing.
Rex.
Mr. Know Nothing about
Go to the
America.
moon in this decade and do the other things. Not because they are easy, but
they're
because
hard.
they are hard. Because that goal will serve to organize and measure the best of our energies and skills. Because that challenge is one that we're willing to accept. One we are
This is
willing
so
to
stupidly
postpone,
brilliant.
and one we intend to win.
No! No one booed him. No one. Berg's not gonna make it. This is. Look at the one guy. He's giving him 2 fingers and they cropped it out. He's throwing 2 birds at him.
In Houston, a giant rocket, more than 300 feet tall, the length of this football field, made of new metal alloys, some of which have not yet been invented, capable of standing heat and stresses several times more than have ever been experienced, fitted together with a precision better than the finest watch, carrying all the equipment needed for propulsion, guidance, control, communications, food, and survival.
No, okay, stop.
On an untried
Stop it.
mission.
This is.
To an unknown celestial.
He's going. That was one of the greatest when we went to the moon. When we faked the moon landing, I could see them booing that. That did not. Are you okay, Aaron?
It's the funniest thing I've seen all week.
It's terrible. That's not what you're just.
They're booing him.
You're just no. You found a boo sound clip. That's not what happened.
What are you talking about?
That's terrible. Going to them. It's maybe that's how they were watching it in Russia, but I don't even think they had TV in Russia in the '60s, and yet no one booed whoever was the leader.
So
then.
funny.
Was
Why were they booing?
The K guy. They weren't booing. You're terrible people.
What was he talking about?
Going to the moon. It was iconic. It was the late '60s.
So why were people booing it?
They weren't booing him. You did that. It was terrible. It was terribly funny. It was terrible.
Are you sure?
I'm certain. I remember. I've seen that speech.
I believe you if you say it, but I didn't see these guys do anything to the video. I just saw them press play.
Well, then I
There's
guess
another one, though, of another president that you think is a great president, then I'm not going to believe you.
Okay, let's see.
I don't know.
Let's take a look.
I don't know if there's any more.
Oh, all right. I thought you were saying there was another one.
Oh, there might be. I guess there is.
Here we go.
This is going to shut down your argument.
Our gathering today is being broadcast throughout Western Europe
This
and
is
North
the
America.
iconic moment when they tore down the Berlin
I
Wall.
understand that it is being seen and heard as well in the East.
Uniting
to those
the
listening
countries,
throughout
the world,
Eastern Europe,
making the
I
giant world
extend my
smaller.
warmest greetings and the goodwill of the American people. To those listening in East Berlin, a special word. Although I cannot be with you, I address my remarks to you just as surely as to those standing here before me.
I guess you're right.
For I join
Doesn't
you
seem like there are any books.
as I join your fellow countrymen in the
Fucking greatest
West in
fucking
this
president
firm,
fucking ever, people.
this unalterable belief.
Fuck.
Es gibt nur ein Berlin.
No, they're waving the American flag. Look at Frank.
Because he's done non-American
Behind
things.
me
They're reminding
stands a
him this is
wall that
America and
encircles
booing.
the free sectors of this city.
Look,
Part of a vast system of barriers.
barriers.
That divides the
Tearing down
entire
walls
continent
literally
of
and
Europe.
figuratively.
From the Baltic south, those barriers cut across Germany in a
It's
gash of
pronounced
barbed
across.
wire, concrete, dog runs, and guard towers. Farther south,
Why is it
there may
still
be no
funny?
visible or obvious
Sounds
wall,
like they're turning on him,
but there
Gene.
remain armed guards and checkpoints all the
They're
same.
not. You just
Still a restriction on the right to travel.
no.
Still an instrument to impose upon ordinary men and women the will of a totalitarian state. Yet it is here in Berlin where the wall emerges most clearly. Here, cutting across your city, where the news photo on the television
I didn't realize they
screen
got so angry
had
about this.
imprinted this brutal division of a continent upon the mind
That
of
guy-
the world.
They had to get that guy out of there.
Standing before the Brandenburg Gate, every man is a German, separated from his fellow men.
You want to suck a dick?
No, he never said that. Couple straight people. Couple
Every
straight people.
man is a Berliner, forced to look upon a scar. President von Weizsäcker, has said the German question is open as long as the Brandenburg
Who's the gay guy that was
Gate
running
is
around
closed.
this fucking? I didn't see. Now that we have HD, everything we can hear things.
There's a guy checking to get his dick
Today I say as long as
You think
this
he was
gate
just
is
there real
closed,
quick, or do you think this guy
as
continued to
long as
run
this
around?
star
I think
of a
30
wall is
years
permitted
later
to
we have a lot
stand,
more technology
it
and we
is
pick up
not
these
the
things with more
German
sensitive
question
fucking
alone that
data or
remains
interesting.
President's talking.
but
Sorry.
the question of freedom
I
for
apologize.
all mankind.
There you go.
You want to suck a dick?
Yeah, I didn't even know there was a gay dude running around the Berlin speech. I had no idea.